Hello guys, this is Mrinal from Paraguide. In this video, we are going to learn about pools and lanes in Activiti. So after watching this video, we will learn about how to use pools and lanes in Activiti. So let's start with simple definitions of pools and lanes. In Activiti, there are two ways of modeling elements through swim lanes, that is pools and lanes. Pools can be represented as a participant in a process. Participants can be specific business entity or a general business role. For example, a company can have different roles like employee and manager. So company becomes a business entity and employee and manager becomes business role. We can define more participants so that we can create one role for each participant. A pool acts as a container for a sequence flow between activities. The sequence flow can cross boundaries between lanes of a pool but cannot cross the boundaries of a pool. So for lane is a sub-partition within a pool. Each pool has at least one lane. When we create a process in a pool, automatically a lane is created. We can use lanes to organize and categorize activity within a pool. Lanes represent internal roles, for example, employee or a manager. Consider a simple example of employee vacation approval. As we can see the process employee vacation approval. The process is created in a one pool with the name employee vacation approval. The activities and event of a process are organized in two lanes. One lane represents the role employee and the other lane represents the role manager. The activities and events are connected within lanes and cross the lane boundary with a sequence flow. Note that activity reads different pools as a different process definition. If we use multiple pools, be aware that drawing sequence flow between pools will result in problem when deploying the process in the activity engine, but we can add as much lanes to the pools as we want. Now we are going to create a business process for the same example in a activity designer. So let's switch over there. In a activity designer, we can see a employee vacation approval process. I have created a simple process so that we can understand pools and lanes easily. So for vacation approval, I have created one pool for it, and within it I have created two pools, one for employee and one for manager. So the tasks related to employee will be managed within the employee lane, and the tasks related to manager will be managed within the manager lane. So let's understand the flow. The flow will start from start shape in a employee lane, then it will go for requesting for a vacation. So that employee will request for a vacation, and within here the sequence flow goes in another lane, and a task is assigned to a manager so that manager can approve or reject the vacation, and after that the sequence flow goes out in a employee lane to notify employee so that he will know whether the request is accepted or rejected, and the process will end. So points, we can note that we can have multiple lanes within a single pool, and also it is recommended that use multiple lanes in a pool rather than creating multiple pools in a single process. But if we want to create multiple pools, we can create within a activity, but internally activity treats a single pool as a single process instance. That means activity will create a process instance for each pools that we are defined in a same process. If we want to model swim lanes, we can define in a activity designer. From here, first we will drop pool. Let's give it a proper name. Employee vacation approval. So now we need to add lanes here. So we are going to add two lanes. One is for employee and one is for manager. So to add lanes, let's drag from here and add it to the pool. Now we can see we have created two lanes. So let's give them a name. We can add a title to the lane by clicking over here. So as you can see, we can create multiple lanes within a pool. We can also add lanes as much as we can by dragging from here and adding it to here. Also, we can add another pool like we have added here. So after deploying, activity will create a separate instance for a separate pool. So rather than creating multiple pools in a process, let's create a multiple lanes within a single pool. Sequence flow is the way to communicate between lanes. So drag and drop any shapes whichever we want and let connect them with a sequence flow so that we can execute our flow as we need. So now we are able to create lanes and pools in an activity. Thank you guys for watching this video.